welcome back to the 5th episode of my guide to Savage Lands. I'm your host Burke, and today I thought that we just run back. I said in the last episode I was going to show you where the Inferno Stone is that you're going to need to harvest to gather various items. So we're just going to run along back there now, and I'll just show you where that is. If you just leave from the home base and follow the same direction I'm going, we're just going back through the portal into the first island here. The night time is definitely the best time to be doing that. Let's see if I can grab that bloom flower as well. Okay, so one of the other things that I would like to do today as well is just have another go at Chilkoot the Devourer. That's going to be time dependent. We should be able to get it done because I also want to get into Carta Sol to get the Wolfsbane sword from Yingol. But it depends how easy he is to find. But I am hoping that we can get to, so we just hang a left when you get through that portal, and then come up over this hill here. We'll see it here. I just want to show the difference between the last episode, when I was woefully unprepared, and how that battle went. I still beat him, but it was a little bit difficult. Sorry, just need to wait for the screaming to stop. He does stop eventually. So yeah, the Inferno Stones and the Radiant Shards are what we're after here. So the difference is now I have a full set of steel armor, and I also have an appropriate healing as well. So in the last episode I only had basic bandages and basic potions, so those things aren't good enough for the second island. So before you attempt to fight Chilkoot the Devourer, I highly recommend getting the full set of armor. Just pick up all those and we'll start heading back. I highly advise you to get the full set of armor and craft some Frostfern bandages at least, and maybe some minor hell potions as well if you actually we don't really need that torch right now. Yeah, some minor hell potions, or not minor hell, some regular hell potions, I think. If we just have a quick look here. So the greater hell are quite resource intensive, but the regular hell will give you, just use salt and the frost berries and fresh water over the cauldron, and they give you 50 health, which is enough for the second island. So you should be able to defeat Chilkoot the Devourer quite easily with that setup, and I'm going to show that today, hopefully. Okay, so I'm just going to run back to base now and wait for daylight, and I will see you there. Okay, and now I think it's light enough to get going, so if we can just get out of here, we'll just run along down here, past this sign, and we're just veering right instead of left. And that should take us to the Carta Sol, where hopefully we don't have too much trouble locating Yingol. I'm not overly familiar with the dungeons, as I've only been in a couple of times. Just want to grab those mushrooms while I can, as they help with the disease. They cure your diseases. Potion. Just want to grab those where you can. And that's the start of the dungeon there. If you come at it from the other side, so you can just swim across the river, or you can run through the village back there and come at it from the other side and go up the top. The very top there, you'll find a bag, an adventurer's bag, which I think has about 16 slots, I think. Could be 12 or 16, I forget which. So that's definitely worth getting. I'm not too fussed about it. The last playthrough, I did quite a lot of upgrading with my bags, but I never actually used them because I quite like doing inventory management. So if you have a quick look here, you'll see that the top bag's used up, so is the next couple, but the rest are all pretty much empty, so there's not really much point as far as I can see in terms of doing that. Okay, so just going to eat that, and you have to swim in the water, so move along as quick as you can. And then the entrance is just here. There should be a few notes and bits and pieces to read here. Grabbed another potion. Okay, so we're just going to get rid of you and put the sword back in place. Now, it's sort of a little bit iffy. Sometimes these dungeons are easy and sometimes they're quite difficult. It's these ghost ones here that make it difficult. Just wait for them to come to me. If they do. Sorry about that, just concentrating a little bit there. Another one just hiding out over there. I think that's all of them. So just grab all the stuff. These guys are good for the spirit dust that we need for a few bits and pieces. Don't think we can harvest any of these other ones, can we? We can get home. So there's a book over there to read. And some more guys over here. Okay, I've got the torch on my belt just in case we need it to see. There we go, Yingol has spawned in. Hopefully not too far away. Is this guy not even looking at me? It's a bit disrespectful. Okay, now we have to see if we can find him. Last time I came through, it was just sort of... There he is. I think that's him. Okay, just swing over here. Oh. Didn't remember having this much trouble last time. If we can get away from this guy. There we go, that's better. I think it's those little ankle biters that were giving me the trouble before. There he is. Nasty little critters. Okay, I'm just going to grab, where are we at here? Just looking for my health potion, that's that one there. See if it does actually, it says it cures poison, and it does not. Not sure why they have that writing on there. If you look here, see, it definitely says cure poison there, but you'll see that it doesn't, so let's just swap that one out. Get rid of the poison. Nice, got a nice shield. So that's the sword that we need. Dragon hide. Beautiful. Okay, now we're going to get the heck out of here. If I can remember my way out. Just follow the trail of dead bodies, I suppose. Great. So you see down the bottom left there, it says Helion has returned. Feel free to explore the dungeon at your leisure. I'm not going to because there's no point. That's all we need basically. I do not recommend taking on Helion. Helion will tear you apart. Okay, so I'm just coming back this way just so I can show you guys. I'm coming out the other side here. Just so I can show you, I think. Or maybe I got it wrong. How did I get up there last time? There is a path up to the top there you can see. And I forgot how to get up there. I don't want to waste too much time mucking around. Just because I've got a lot of stuff that I want to get done today. Yeah, I forget how to get up the top there. But there is a bag up the top there. And I swear I got to it from this side. Maybe I was wrong. I'll just have a quick hop in the water here. Hopefully it doesn't hurt me too much. No, don't see any way up there. Unless it's from the other side. Almost killed myself there. I just grabbed the sword out. That should sort things out. Maybe it is from this front side. Let's just have a look and see. This is rather painful, I know. I do apologise for that. Okay. There we go. Now we're up. So it is from the front side. We didn't even need to go around the back side, so I got all that damage for nothing. Here's a lost bag of adventure. That's the one. Okay. Now let's head back. I'm just going to head back to base now. I'll see you guys back there. I'm just going to go back and heal up and get rid of this warmth. the cold debuff. So I'll see you guys back at base. Okay, now we're back at base. I'm going to worry about inventory management tonight. I'll do that off camera rather than wasting precious daylight. I'm just going to show you guys the second easy way to get to Chilkoot the Devourer, and we'll quickly fight him again. That'll be the last one that I show on camera. I'll do the rest of the harvesting off camera as I mentioned before. We need to fight him a grand total of 6 times to get the pieces we need for the armor. You'll also need to farm a few wolves to get the wolf pelts as well in order to do that. So I recommend doing that down in his arena, as the wolves just spawn constantly, so it's quite easy to do down there. Okay, so just come along up here and we'll just find the entrance. So I just wanted to show, like I mentioned earlier, I just want to show the difference between being prepared and being unprepared. And if we get time today, it depends how it goes. So this is the chink, the first hole in there. If we just come through here, if we get time today, I will grab the last piece that we need for the Wolfsbane armor, which is off. So you see why I say it's a bit cheesy. You got to sort of glitch your way along here, drop down. I think it's along here. It is indeed, and then we just walk down here like so. So this isn't the cave that we want to be at. So we want to run along here, just get my bow ready so I can pull him over, as we showed in the last episode. Just need to run along the edge of the wall here, just so we stay out of way of the other animals. So I put my torch out the front there so you can see. I already know where I am. And that's our exit out of there. And there he is. It's very hard to pull him first pop because these other wolves get in the way. Grab you. Okay, now probably going to end up pulling the other wolf now. Trying to hit high. There we go. Got him. You see how much easier it is to fight this time round. I'm surprised the other wolves haven't come along actually. They're sort of wandering around quite close to where I'm at. And there we go. So you see how much easier that fight was just being prepared. Okay, so we'll grab the gear and get out of there. So now we need to fight one of the giants, the frost giants. So we can actually get to him leaving from here, but I don't want to do that because, as I mentioned at the start of the series, I want to do this from the house, so that from the base, so that you can go anytime you want to. Being new to the island and not knowing where you're going, you can just leave anytime you want and go and hunt whichever boss you want. Whereas if I leave from here, then you might not be able to find your way. Okay, and so we're going to leave now and head off to find one of the giants. I forget what the giant's name is, but it is the one that we need to fight in order to craft the Wolfsbane sword. So this should be the last piece that we need to craft the Wolfsbane sword. I may need to stop and fight this idiot that's running along behind me and won't leave me alone. So you just head down through the woods here. He is in the wildwood. If you miss him, it's not really that big a deal. Actually, you know what? This guy's just asking to be killed, so let's get rid of him. Okay, so we should be close to him now. If you just run through the woods, even if you get lost, it's not that big a deal because you're just getting to the coast and there's a house. I'm not sure if we'll have time to find it. There we go. See, Eldar senses your presence. There we go. Just keep running along here. brilliant. So that's the house right there. I'll show you, so Eldar's right here. Somewhere there he is. He or she, not sure which. And I just want to show you as well, so there's that house there, and there should be a save point around here somewhere. If you just follow the coast. There's another portal there, so there must be an easy way to get here. Anyway, if you hit the coast, there is a save area over here somewhere. There should be. Maybe I'm coming at him from the wrong angle. Now that's the house. I thought it was near the house. But it could be wrong. But we should find him before he despawns. Ah, okay. I think the way he's facing, I did want to show you in case you come at him from another angle. I think it's over this way. It is too, okay. So he's just there. And hopefully I've got time. I don't want it to get dark while we're fighting. There we go, yeah. So that's the save point. See that big block of ice there? There is a save point over there, and there's another house over there. Okay, let's run up on him. And you will need your healing stuff for this, so make sure you've got plenty on you. There we go. One of the bigger giants there. You can see it takes a while to take down. So I'm hoping it doesn't get dark before we finish up here. And I'll just run along. This is a process that you'll have to do. Run along, get your health back up, then come back over. He has a hell of a reach, so there's no point trying to dodge him. Best just to strafe around him. You see my armor's already getting damaged. Now hopefully we can take him out before we lose any. Okay, and this should be the final, or maybe, not quite sure here. See, he just pushes me back there. I probably can run around behind him here, it's probably a bit easier. Almost done. So you see it's a rather time consuming fight here. Gonna need one more bandage. If you're ever wondering if it's worth just pushing through just in case, I seriously advise against it. And there we go. Eldar is down. Which means we can craft. I should be able to craft. Oh, nice. Everwood. So this is an enchanted branch. That's one of the things we need to craft Wolfsbane, and the Rune of Growth. Excellent. We will need that to get through the portal to the fourth area. So let's just run along here and grab the night bloom flowers. Okay, so just make sure I'm not turned around here. So that's where the save point is, and there's an old homestead there. So that's where the tower is. So if I head along this way, I should be able to get back home. Okay, so I'll see you guys back at base, and we'll quickly craft Wolfsbane. And then I think that will probably be the end of the episode. Hang on, I think I have managed to get myself turned around here. So we were heading back this way from there. Okay, great. Okay, I'll see you guys back at base. Okay, and now we're back at base. I just wanted to take a quick second just to point out, if you if you are worried about getting lost while fighting Eldar, you can if you just head straight down to the coast, and while you're looking for them, keep it on your right hand side, and eventually you'll find those buildings in that ice statue in the middle of the lake there for your save point, and then you can just head out from there to find them. And then on your way back home, keep them on your right, keep the coast on your left hand side, sorry, and you should find your way back here to the start. Okay, so I'll just see what we need to craft Wolfsbane. So we need the skull, that we've got the night bloom flowers on us. I think I put everything in here. Okay, I think we already had him on us actually. Let's see if we have what we need. No, I didn't. Oh, I didn't get the skull this time round. Hang on. Did I not pick up the enchanted branch? I didn't, did I? My apologies. I hope he hasn't despawned. I'll see you guys shortly. I do apologise for that. Okay, so it looks like I have to offer my sincere apologies. It looks like he despawned, so I didn't get any of the things that I needed from him. I just looked at them and then took off like an idiot without grabbing the stuff that I needed. So, and then I've come back to grab the stuff, and it looks like it's not in fact there anymore. So he has despawned. I can't see him anywhere, and it's starting to get dark now. So what I'm going to have to do, I'm afraid, is come back tomorrow and fight him again and grab the gear. So it looks like we're not going to be crafting the sword Wolfsbane today. I'm going to have to do it at the start of the next episode, which is a little bit frustrating, to be honest, that I went through all that effort to fight him, damaged my armor and everything, and then didn't get any of the loot because it despawned. So unfortunately that's what happens when you're not thinking straight sometimes. So I will see you guys in the next episode. We will craft Wolfsbane. We still did get the giant beaten, so I got all 3 goals accomplished that I wasn't sure I would get done. So there is that. I'll see you guys in the next episode where we'll be fighting more of the giants and getting ready to go into the 3rd island where we'll be fighting the last giant. So we should be able to get the next 2 giants done and maybe get the gear crafted for the final fight. I'm not quite sure. So we should be close to being back home now. There we go. So it's nice and easy to find your way around through that forest. I just have to wait for him to respawn so that I can actually fight him, unfortunately. Yeah, so once again I do apologise for not being able to do that. And this is another problem that you'll find, even though you've pinned yourself in, there's no safe areas for monsters. So sometimes if you're not in your base, they will spawn inside your base, becoming trapped. So that's another point to consider. Just be aware there might sometimes be the odd around inside your base. Okay, so yeah, once again I offer my sincerest apology, and we will craft the sword and get moving with the next part. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time.